are back with 843 TV at Schiller and Hamilton Law Firm, and we're always hearing so many wonderful ways that you interact with the community. And the Camp LeJeune Act is something that's been going on a while. Let's give an overview of what that is.
Well, obviously, you know, when we got involved with this, we didn't know what was going to happen, and so I've been able to secure some help from a dear friend of mine who he and I went to the Citadel together, and he reached out to us, and we started talking. And so Matthew Buck is here today. He's our of counsel on the Camp LeJeune cases, and he's here to kind of fill us in on what's really going on, because, you know, there's a lot of misinformation out there. All of the advertisings are a little bit misleading, in my opinion, and so there's a lot more to it. And so Matt's been helping us with each of our clients. So Matt, welcome to 843 TV and the Schiller Hamilton Law Firm.
Pleasure.
Yeah, share with us then about the LeJeune Act and what is the correct information.
Okay. Well, the Camp LeJeune Act is part of the PACT Act, honoring the PACT Act, which was passed in August of last year, August 10th of 2022, and it provides an avenue for, specifically the Camp LeJeune part of the Act, provides an avenue for veterans, their dependents, family members, and workers who were at Camp LeJeune from August 1st, 1953 through December 31st, 1987, and may have been exposed to contaminated water and suffered medical conditions or other illnesses because of that exposure. Yeah. It allows for recovery through a claim or a lawsuit for those injuries, and it's a unique opportunity. The government is typically immune from suits by military members for injuries that they suffered while on active duty. This took an act of Congress to specifically exempt these claims from that immunity.
Yeah, so one of the things that we've seen is the process. It seems to be ever evolving, and Matt's really staying up on top of, you know, how to process these claims, what they're looking for specifically, because not all contaminants were in all water sources. Mm-hmm. And so there's this misunderstanding or belief that if you were on Camp LeJeune and you've got a disease, then you're automatically entitled. Well, it goes a little bit deeper than that, because there's certain chemicals that were found in certain water sources, and those chemicals are responsible for or perhaps cause certain conditions. So not all conditions are caused by every contaminant. So give us a little explanation of how this process is unfolding and what they're looking for in the filing process.
Sure. First of all, to be eligible for it, not only did you have to be at LeJeune sometime during those years that I mentioned, 53 to 87, but you had to have been on Camp LeJeune for at least 30 days. Now, that 30 days can be cumulative. It doesn't have to be all at one time. And again, family members are also eligible. The way that the Congress set this up, the first step in trying to get compensation for injuries is to file a claim with the Navy JAG in Virginia. The Navy JAG unit, it's called the Tort Claims Unit, is responsible for processing the initial claims. You have to do that through filing a claim form. It's a generic claim form that they've tweaked a little bit for the Camp LeJeune cases. And then the Navy, once that claim is filed, the Navy has 6 months to respond. They can either approve the claim, they can deny the claim, or they can just do nothing. After that 6 months, the individual that filed the claim has the right to file a lawsuit in the Eastern District of North Carolina. It's an interesting process because it's not a class action, and I mean, these are individual claims, and there's potentially hundreds of thousands of them. There's already been between 20 and 30,000 claims filed.
Yeah, and what's alarming about that is it's been, you know, what, 9 months or so, and how many have they made decisions on?
At this point, 0.
0.
Oh, wow. There are a lot of details to unpack about this, so we're going to continue. You all stay right here. We'll be back with more 843 TV.